All right, guys, welcome back to another Amazon find. This is the Gotrax F2. It's a step-through folding e-bike. It's got a lot of features, so let's get into it. Assembling the Gotrax F2 was incredibly easy. Matter of fact, when I took it out of the box, the only thing that I had to put together with this bike was I just had to add the pedals and then put the handlebars into the stem. That was it. And this bike was ready to go, and this is how it looks. The F2 is a Class 2 e-bike, allowing you to go up to 20 miles an hour via this half-twist throttle right here, or your 5 levels of pedal assist. It does have a cadence sensor to help get you down the road. This bike weighs 58.3 pounds, but has a maximum payload capacity of 265 pounds. So today, I weigh 220 pounds. I'm gonna have camera equipment on this bike, so we're gonna be pushing about what the limits to this bike should be. The Gotrax F2 comes in 2 colors. It comes in this black right here, and it also comes in a white. The average rider height for this bike is 5'2" to 6'2". Gotrax says that the F2 will go 22 miles using throttle only or 40 miles using pedal assist. Now, when I took a look at their website, I saw that if you are a rider and you have it in pedal assist number 5, which is how I test most of my bikes anyways, that we're only going to get about 17 miles out of it. Currently, the Gotrax F2 sells for $799. This bike is 66.1 inches long when it's unfolded. It's also IPX4 rated, which means that if you get caught out in the rain with it, you should be okay. The F2 has a Gotrax branded 500 watt rear hub motor. It has a Shimano 7-speed transmission with a Shimano tourney derailleur and the Shimano 7-speed thumb shifter. For stopping power, you have a Wuxing mechanical brake system along with 180 millimeter rotors. It also has 20 by 3 inch Chaoyang tires. They are puncture resistant, and they have a medium type off-road tread. It comes with an adjustable front fork that has 57 millimeters of travel. It has various preload settings, and you can even lock out the forks if you want to. It even comes with a rear rack that'll hold up to 55 pounds, an integrated front headlight, and rear tail and brake light. The battery is a 48 volt, 10.4 amp hours with 499.2 watt hours of power, and it is hidden in this frame right here. It comes with a 3 amp charger, which means that you can charge your battery up within 5 to 6 hours. To charge the bike, you can either take the battery out, or you can just pull on this little tab right here and plug it directly in. As a security feature, this is one of those bikes that you have to have a key inside of it for it to power on. Your key is underneath here. It does a couple of things. When the bike's unfolded, it will release the battery, or when it's connected, you got to turn it all the way in, hear it click, and then you have power to the bike. Now, folding this bike is simple. Right here, you're going to unhook the stem, and you're just going to bring it down and let it fold down like that. Then you're just going to pull on this little lever, unhook the latch, fold it back towards you, and there you go. When this bike is folded, it's 34.6 inches in length. Now, with this bike, you get some additional features as well, like it comes with metal fenders right here, and then you also have these folding pedals, which any foldable bike should have. This seat looks pretty comfortable. We're going to try that out here in a minute. It does have a quick release for the seat post, and this handlebar stem is adjustable in height. Cockpit Operations. Now, here on your left-hand side, you have it's pretty hard rubber, but I've noticed that these grips work pretty well before. You have your front brake lever right here. Here's your control panel, and it comes with a bell. To start the bike, once you have turned the key like I showed you, you're just going to hold down this M button right here, and it powers on the bike. Now, you can see from the display, it has your battery power up in here. Oh, looks like we got to add some power to this bike before we take it out and test it. Here's your speedometer right here. Here's your different levels of pedal assist, and to adjust that, you're just going to hit the plus button, and it'll go up 1 through 5, and then here's your negative button that'll take it down through the different various pedal assist levels. Right here, as you can see, you have your odometer, and if you hit the M button here real quick, it's going to bounce to some different screens where it shows your trip A and B, your max speed, things like that, your average speed. So yeah, you can get various information from the display. To turn on your headlights and taillights, you're just going to hold this plus button down. As you can see, the screen shows the light icon there, and light just showed up against the door. On the right hand side, you have your half twist throttle right here, your rear brake lever, and here is how you adjust your speeds on this bike. You push in this thumb right here to go up in gear, and then you just use your thumb as well to push this lever to bring it down in gear. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish charging up this battery. While I do that, I'm going to add on some of my safety features, and then we're going to get it out on the road and see how it does. All right, guys, we are on the road here. I am riding with no power. See, as you can see, it says pedal assist level 0. And this bike is pretty easy to ride. I mean, it's doing 14 miles an hour. I was in like 4th gear. Yeah, so it's pretty easy to ride as if it wasn't an electric bike at all. So that is good. Oh, curious though. I wonder if the throttle works with your pedal assist level 0. No, so you have no throttle with pedal assist level 0 on, which that's how it should be. And then yeah, you get throttle immediately whenever you just put it into a gear. Now I have added some of my safety equipment. Kind of bummed that I forgot to bring up my bar end mirror for this. But yeah, guys, this is my view. Not bad, not bad. A little bit different than the big city of Chicago. I have it in pedal assist 1. We're going to see if it's limited to whatever pedal assist level that we're on, or if it's just going to shoot up to 20 miles an hour. Tell you what though, it had an aggressive takeoff, and look, boom, it's going to go all the way up to 20 miles an hour. Yep, so 20 miles an hour, throttle only, no matter what gear you have it in. Now we're just going to do the pedal assist level test. I have it in pedal assist level 1. Let's see what our speeds are going to be. All right, so if you wanted to cruise and just check out the countryside, you're going to be rolling at about 10 or 11 miles an hour in pedal assist 1. I mean, this is an easy riding bike. All right, let's try pedal assist number 2. Oh, looks like we're, you know, it just took it a second, but we're cruising about 13 miles an hour. Let's try pedal assist number 3. So 14 miles an hour, pedal assist level 3. Let's go ahead and take a look at pedal assist level 4, kicking it into there. See if we notice a difference. I kicked it up into gear 7, and we're doing 17 miles an hour. All right, let's kick it into pedal assist level 5, and that should take us all the way up to 20. And there we are. Although, you know what, I remember that with the R1, the Gotrax R1, that the speedometer was actually off. So let's go ahead and test that with the speedometer that I have and see if it's actually correct, and then we might have to do this all over again. All right, let's go ahead and do the speedometer check here. I want to get it up to 20 miles an hour and see if that is correct. Awesome, so there's no adjustments that we need to do. This bike does 20 miles an hour, confirmed by our speedometer. Okay, had to take my gloves off. My little touch thing wasn't working. It's not even that bad. I don't even know why I had gloves on. All right, so we're going to do 0 to 20, throttle only, see how long it takes. Here we go. This bike does take off quickly, which, I mean, for this small thing, you know, I like it. It's not bad. About 13 seconds. Not bad at all. Let's see how quick we can get from 0 to 20 using pedal assist only. I put it into gear 4 so we can start it off a little bit easier. And we got it in pedal assist number 5, so let's go and just, oh, pedal assist only. Ooh, ooh, all right. Oh. Ooh, like 9 seconds. Nice. This little thing's got some spunk to it. You know, that 500 watt motor on a bike this small and light, it's gonna go. Right now, we're gonna head back to where the cabin is. There's a pretty steep hill that I wanna go up. It's not as long as the one I have in Chicago, but it will definitely do the job. But I do think that it has more of an incline. Looks like we've dropped already on battery power here, which, I mean, we've only, according to this, have gone 2 miles. It is time to do the hill climb. Take a look at this hill that's ahead of us. I know the GoPro takes a lot of it away, but this is a significant type hill. We're gonna see if we can do it throttle only. This does have a 500-watt motor, but I don't know what the Newton meters of torque are. So we're gonna see if we have the guts to make it up. Oh, we are creeping, but we're going. We're going steadily, actually. Nice. I had a feeling that this bike would do that because these Gotrax bikes have, both of them have impressed me. For them to be the cost that they are, they seem to just be these little monsters that want to just truck up and down hills and all kinds of stuff. So let's go ahead. I'm going to see how easy it is to pedal up it. I mean, I know we made it up with just throttle only. I do have it in 7th gear. We're just seeing how much leg pressure I have to put. Oh my gosh, this is so easy. Yeah. Oh, Gotrax, you with your little bikes. So far, I have found the seat very comfortable. I think I ended up liking the one on the other Gotrax as well. So whatever they're using to make their seats, it's smart. They should keep doing those. You know, I'm using the hand grips here, and you know, just sitting on this thing, it's actually really decent. I am pleasantly surprised with this bike. Although we did drop a lot of battery real quick, and when I was charging it, the light went from red and then the light went out. And I'm like, okay, did I blow a fuse or whatever? So I checked it again to see. I unplugged it, plugged it back in, the light went to red, then it went to, then the light went out. So I don't know if the charger is doing something a little bit different. Instead of, you know, it just goes out instead of it showing a green, instead of a green light. It's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter to me, but which is making me wonder, was this bike fully charged? Either way, we're gonna get a good idea of what it can do. I mean, their website was pretty specific on how far you could go with it in different pedal assist modes. Well, plus I'm heavier than the rider that I'm sure they use to test the distance on these bikes. So this is one of those bikes where if you don't have far to go, you just need to ride it around, then yeah, this is gonna be a good one for you. It is time for the brake test. I'm gonna see how fast I can get this thing going. We're gonna slam on the brakes, see how quick she stops. Let's go. $20, $21, $22, $23. Ooh, right at 25 feet. Yeah, baby. Round 2 of the brake test. I have backed up just a little bit farther to see if I can get any more speed. So let's go. I mean, this bike is spunky. Come on, 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 come on. Oh, I didn't even look down to see how fast I was going, but I had to be going a little bit faster because we've gone a little bit farther. We'll look at that in post. All right, let's see. I think I've done like 26 feet. 27 feet. We'll take it. All right, let's see how many miles we can get on this bike before she runs out of battery. Let's do a little off-road action here. You know, one thing I can tell you is that so far, I haven't heard anything coming from the battery. No battery rattling, which is a pleasant surprise. Heck yeah. I'm currently in pedal assist number 3, only because I wanted to make it down to my favorite area, which I haven't been down here for a while, but it has this cool lighthouse. So here, check it out. Let's go ahead and do a mileage check. It shows that we are at 14 miles. We did have 1 mile on there when we started, so that would be 13 miles. We're at 12.6 by Strava, so we're not doing that bad. And we have at least 3, I didn't really pay attention to how many bars these things go across, but it looks like we have half the battery. And so this bike's doing pretty good. We're gonna head home now and see if I can actually make it back before we run out of battery. All right, let's get moving. So this is the end of Lakeshore Drive. I am in Michiana. Right now on the Michigan side, about 5 miles down the road is New Buffalo. And let's go ahead and do a mileage check. We are 18.48 miles into it. This is showing 21. Well, we got to take off 1 for the mile, so it's about a mile off. But what's amazing is when I left, when we were at 12.46 and I took off, I've used throttle only this entire time. So we've gone this far just using throttle, and my volts came back up. We dropped down to like 2.5 here, and then this third tall bar showed up. So I'm just going to keep throttling this thing around through these hills and see how far I can go. I've already gone farther than what I thought I could with this bike, so that is awesome. Gotrax, I mean, for the cost of these bikes, I'm pretty impressed. Ooh, you know what? There's some hills going this way. Now, one thing I have noticed about this bike is that it will do over 20 miles an hour if you're going downhill. Or you saw me pedal it during the brake test and get it up above 20. Well, some bikes will like throttle you back once you hit like their maximum speed. Well, this one does not. And that is a nice feature. So you just feel it like free rolling once you go past 20 miles an hour. Now, let's talk about this seat. I think for short distances, it's just fine. It really is. But now that we've hit like 20 miles an hour, well, I definitely feel it. And it's not that it's uncomfortable. I just think if I had to do another 5-10 miles on this seat, it would probably not be that comfortable. Might have to use this hill as my hill climbing hill right here, this one. Let's see how, that is a long, yeah, this is a good hill for hill climbing. Come on, let's do it. I don't think too many bikes would make it up this hill, to be honest. She's going. Oh, it's gonna make it. This is long. This is pretty good angle. I know you guys can't really tell with the GoPro. Nice. Can you guys see that? That's what we're gonna try to go up without. I feel like we need a little bit of runner for that, but we're gonna try to go up it without pedaling. I totally see me having to pedal going up this part. Come on, baby. Oh, holy cow. We are creeping, but we're still making it. You know what? Let's just hit this hill right here. Let's go. Let's go. I'm trying to find a hill this bike won't make it up. Wow. Well, so far I have not found a hill that this little bitty nugget won't make it up. Now, I'm sure for those people who live in Colorado and, you know, different places like that, yeah, you can find a hill definitely that this thing will not make it up. But here in southern Michigan, northern Indiana, in my little area here, it's been handling the hills just fine. When I tested the R1, I mean, that was the first time I had dealt with any Gotrax product, and I was impressed by it. And I'm impressed by this one as well. I feel like this one's better than the R1 because this does have 7 speeds to it and a rack on the back. You know, I think I started to hear some noise coming out of the battery and I had to fix that. But with this, I have none of that. So, I mean, what is not to enjoy with this bike? Oh, and we have dropped down pretty good on battery at 24 miles, well, 23 miles. Here is our little trail that it's next to this little stream here. I forget what this is called, like White Ditch Creek or something like that. Now this is the off-road part. This is probably about as much as you would want to do with this bike. It's not like you want to take it on a mountain bike trail that's a, that's a single track type thing, but it is handling this just fine. Battery is not making noise. It's not rattling around. Now, one thing I have noticed with this display, that it doesn't just drop off like 1 or 2 bars at a time. It drops off like 5 all at once. So it's going to be a little bit hard to kind of figure out what your battery level is, because it doesn't drop off by these little bars. With the battery down at 3 levels, I still have the throttle going. Now we're down to 14.4 miles an hour, as opposed to the 20 miles an hour we were doing before. This bike has really gone a lot farther than what I thought it would, to the point where I'm running out of daylight. I have a feeling I'm not going to get a warning when this is going to end, instead of like with some where the battery bar will flash to kind of let you know that you're getting to the end of it. I think these last 3 little hashtags are basically telling me that I am at the end. So I think this, oh, look at that. It is giving me a warning. All right. It's flashing with the, it's not showing any battery power, just showing the battery bar. So it just proved me wrong, which is good though. So now I'm going to start pedaling, because I'm still a good mile from the cabin, and we're cruising at like 16 miles an hour, which is fine. Wonder if I put it in pedal assist number 5, if it, oh, see, it's giving us more power, but I might be screwing myself. So let's go ahead and just put it down to pedal assist 4, give it a little bit more distance out of this thing. When your battery is flashing, I'm doing throttle only. Yeah, you're right, it's done. Let's head I'm pretty close to the cabin, so we'll go there and I'll give you my final thoughts. We have made it back. Now, I have to tell you, this bike has gone a lot farther than what I thought it would, considering my weight and how I was hitting all these hills and how much I used the throttle. Now, Strava shows that the bike went 24.88 miles before it ran out of battery. The display here shows 26. Oddly enough, I popped over to the trip meter and it says it went 27.2. Things are a little bit off there. I trust Strava more than I do any of the other things, but either way, this bike has gone a lot farther than what I thought it should. Some of the things that I really enjoyed about this bike is actually the seating position on how it rode and how easy it was to ride this bike. It was silent, didn't make any noises, didn't have the battery noise issue. The motor, relatively quiet, and the thing was just smooth to ride. Some of the things that I would probably change is the screen. As you can see when I try to give you some of the filming stuff, this glass is very reflective. So I'm getting a lot of like the trees and stuff like that. So the screen could be a little bit better, but for the price that you're paying for this bike, it is well worth the money. And the seats got to be a little bit tiring after about 20 miles. But that's it. I mean, there's really nothing bad that I can say about this bike. It exceeded all my expectations that I had for it. So bravo to you, Gotrax. I tell you what, if you're interested in this bike, I'm going to go ahead, put the description down in the link, put my link down in the description below. And also, if there's any of these like accessories that you're interested in, I'll throw those down in the description as well, so you can easily find them. That does it for the Gotrax F2. Thank you for watching, and until I see you again, enjoy the ride.